Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Boilermakers will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So TCU's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man. It's Prime. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Boilermakers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And they can't make the connection. The Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Thrust that arm out. Got the first down. Looking for more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Quick strike complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Handoff from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rides to the back. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete to the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Try to barge their way in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Snagged out of the air. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 3rd down play from the gun. On target. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Finds a little space. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quick release by the QB. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
2nd down.
The Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Floats it out in space. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Trying play action. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Boilermakers have moved it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. And the ball's on the ground. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Horned Frogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. He's in open space downfield. It's a running room. 10. Touchdown, TCU. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on running the football, and we're up against it a little bit there in the 1st quarter. Not a lot of explosive run plays, but here in the 2nd, they finally pop one. And they know it's just a matter of time with this guy. He's ready to hit the home run with his game-breaking speed. And after that long touchdown run, this offense finally on the board.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Pitt is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. They've got to be loving this in the Steel City. They're up by 17 over Toledo. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Skips away from pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's taking the shot. Makes the catch on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The RPO, it's complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Not a big surprise the offense is willing to let this guy do something. I mean, we've seen him make plays in this game with his legs. He already has a rushing touchdown. But give the defense credit here in the red zone, getting to him and bringing him to the ground. He's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. That's not an easy thing to do, so chalk that one up for the defense.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run the screen. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. There he goes. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. To the air on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna sling it on second down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires downfield. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
The Boilermakers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, Put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He's going up top. Makes a grab down the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the big fella. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, back to Amon G. Carter Stadium and our outstanding broadcast team.
The Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Caught in the backfield, it's Maldonado. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. And the Boilermakers will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Just going to keep it after the snap.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hit.
He's loose. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. QB draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Takes the easy completion. He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. And this one is perfect. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give from the gun. There he goes!
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Boilermakers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Gets it out fast. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they'll get him solid return.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play caller.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Tight end now in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Horned Frogs are in a mess here on third and a mile. Got it in the middle, it's Prime. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Slams ahead. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They've been outstanding on third down all day long, and they could use one here on third and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Boilermakers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Motion from the wide receiver. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Steps away to find some room. QB got it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Boilermakers are on the move. Using the quick game.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And the Boilermakers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Maldonado. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Bears the pressure. Finds his man. It's Maldonado. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His 1st interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Montgomery. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. In the gun end, looking to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Woods. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Boilermakers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Maryland is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 21 over the Judicials. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the 1st down, a few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a gun.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Working that left side now. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big touchdown, Horned Frogs! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And that extra point might be the thing that brings it home. They're up by 9 late in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block, and the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Woods. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Montgomery. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've